Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So before I begin my present, I want to introduce myself first. So let me introduce myself. My name is Alfa. So I come from B class. So here I want to present about phonological rules in English. The subtitle is about exploring shortening in speech. So we move to the next slide. In the next slide, there is the introduction to phonological rules. This is exploring key concepts in spoken English phonology. There is key features of phonological rules. There is governs speech, sound pattern, and impact on communication is enhanced fluency in speech. So here I want to explain about introduction to phonological rules. The first one is phonological rules. These are the principles that govern the sound system of a language. And then the second one is importance of phonological rules. The importance of phonological rules is understanding these rules is crucial for effective communication. And in third class is shortening. One of the most common phonological process is shortening, where long vowel sounds are reduced to short vowel sound. So before we continue the explanation, here I want to explain about phonological function. This is shortening serves two phonological functions. The first one is maintain rhythm and stress pattern in English. And the second one is facilitate pronunciation in complex morphological structures. And third class is preserve phonetic balance in derived word. This shortening process is an important part of the English phonological system that helps explain sound variation in morphologically related word families. So that is the condition for shortening. In shortening, there are some conditions. Shortening typically occurs in the following context. The first one is addition of vowel or initial suffixes, particularly suffixes such as ety or eic or ical or eify, or we can read is itai, ic, icil, or anify. So the second typically is stress shift, when stress moves away from the syllable containing the long vowel. And the third class is in compound word. Some compound words undergo shortening in the first element. Okay, so Okay, now we continue to the next slide. Here, there is understanding shortening in language. Shortening refers to the process of reducing words or phrases, including contraction, clipping, and informal reduction. This phenomenon enhances fluency and reflects natural speech pattern in everyday conversation. So, the shortening in English phonological rules is referred to a process where long vowel becomes short vowel in certain morphological or phonetic context. So there is basic concept of shortening. Shortening occurs when long vowel in base words are shortened when those words undergo morphological change, such as the addition of suffixes or in certain derivative form. Okay, so we move to the next slide. There is exploring type of shortening. There is contraction in English, clipping in language. In contraction in English, there is commonly used short form for phrases, and in clipping in language, there is abbreviated word that simplify communication. So, I want to explain about the exploring type of shortening. The first one is vowel shortening. This involves changing a long vowel sound to a short vowel sound. The example is beat versus beat. I want to repeat one more again. The example is beat versus beat. The explanation is in beat, the vowel sound is short, while in beat, the vowel sound is long. Okay, so the second one is consonant shortening. In consonant shortening, this involves reducing the duration of a consonant sound. The example is seat versus seat. Okay, so I want to repeat once more again. The example is seat versus seat. Okay, so the explanation is in seat, the consonant sound is short, while in seat, the consonant sound is longer. And the third class is stress shortening. In stress shortening is this occurs when a vowel sound is shortened due to stress pattern. The example is photograph versus photographer. Okay, so I want to repeat once more again. The example is photograph versus photographer. Okay, the explanation is in photograph, the stress is on the second syllable, making the vowel sound shorter. Okay, so we get to move the next slide. Okay, so we continue the importance of shortening in speech. In importance of shortening in speech, there is the naturalness in communication. The shortened forms make speech sound more conversational and relatable. And the second one, there is the fluency and flow. It is using shortcuts enhance the smartness and speed of spoken language. And then third is expressing emotional tone. It is the shortening can convey an informality, making interaction feel warmer. And then last, there are efficiency in language. Shortened experience save time, allowing for quicker exchange in conversation. Okay, so in importance of shortening in speech, there are three important. The first one is natural speech. Shortening helps make speech more natural and fluid. Shortening, and then second one is rhythm and intonation. Shortening can affect the rhythm and intonation of speech, making it sound more natural and less robotic. And then third last is comprehension. Understanding shortening is crucial for both native and non-native speakers. It helps in better comprehension and protection of natural sounding English. Okay, so we get the move slide. Okay, so the next slide there is shortening in pop culture. In TV shows and movies, characters often use shortened forms in dialogue to reflect real, everyday speech. A great example is found in the sitcom phrase of the boat, where natural, informal expressions are commonly used. This seems example from the phrase of the boat. Okay, so I want to play the video.
Do it now, it's not a big deal. Do it now, it's not a big deal. Do it now, it's not a big deal.
Okay, so the dialogue I'll do it now. It's not a big deal. Okay, it is used the shortening. Shortening use is il. Il is come from I will. The contraction is long as I will do it now. But in shortening, we just use I'll do it now. Okay, the second example, it's not a big deal. I want to repeat again. It's not a big deal. Okay, it's come from it is, or it is. Okay, so but we can use it's not a big deal. Okay, so we move to the next slide. It is identifying shortening in real speech. There is technique to recognize shortened form. So, listening techniques for recognition. Focus on context. And then second one is visual cues in speech. Watch for facial experiences. Okay, so we move to the shortening. In here, there is 3 example dialogue from the film. Okay, so the first film is the search is American Date 2005. Okay, so I want to play the video.
Let me see that. Let me see that.
Okay, the example dialogue is Lime seated. Okay, The analysis is lame is a shortened form of let me. Nah, okay, so let me, this is demonstrating vowel shortening. Okay, so lame is shortened form of let me. Let me see that, but in shortened we can use let me see that. Okay, so the example is searched in the film It Is a Wonderful Life in 1957. Sorry, 47. Okay, so I want to play the video.
Tonight, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Tonight, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight?
Okay, so the dialect is can you come out tonight? I want to repeat once more again. Can you come out tonight? The analysis is can is a shortened form of cannot, showing consonant shortening. Cannot you come out tonight? So, and then we can use can you come out tonight? Okay, the third example, the short film is in Afterlife 2019. Okay, so I want to play the video.
What, because you're not nice?
What did I?
What, because you're not nice?
What did I?
Okay, so the dialect is what? Cause you are not nice, I do know. I want to repeat once more again. What? Cause you are not nice, I do know. The analysis do know is a shortened form of don't know, illustrating vowel and consonant shortening. Okay, so we move to the next slide. That is the understanding the importance of shortening. Shortening in English enhances communication effectiveness, enabling smarter interaction in both casual and formal contexts. So I want to play this video.
Smooth like pudding, huh? Smooth like pudding, huh? Smooth like pudding, huh?
Okay, so this dialogue is the short film in Cars 2 2011. So the dialect is shortening makes your speed flow like small like pudding, huh? Small like pudding, huh? The process shortening makes your speech flow. It demonstrates how shortening can make speech smoother and more natural. Okay, so the summary is that phonological rules are essential for understanding the sound system of a language. And shortening is a common process that reduces long vowel sound to short vowel sound. And in shortening helps make speech more natural and fluid. The important is understanding shortening can improve your pronunciation and comprehension of English. Okay, so the last slide. Okay, so the last slide is okay, so I think it's my explanation is enough. So I feel free to reach out for the question. If you have any doubts or needs further clarification, please don't hesitate to ask. Understanding phonological rules and shortening can greatly enhance your language skill. Okay, so thank you for your attention and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And see you again.